respected elder monks, and also I think nuns, and rest of brothers, sisters. Once more, we are getting sun.
Once more, we are being blasted by sun heat.
So I really want to express thank. I am one follower of Buddha Shakyamuni, and I consider I myself a student, tiny student of Buddhist teaching, and particularly Nalanda tradition. So I really appreciate construct one Buddhist temple by Vietnamese refugee. I think mainly refugee community. And then I think, of course, some of Vietnamese, I think since many years, is settled here. And some of you has become a refugee. So refugee is concerned, I'm elder refugee since 59. So I usually admire the Vietnamese community. Wherever you live, you carry your own tradition, including your own faith, and construct Buddhist temple. I noticed in Australia and also some European countries, and now here in California, I really appreciate all your work. Thank you. Then, when I saw flag of United States, and then here is the United States national anthem, I always consider United States is the leading nation of free world. So then, like your community, and also some Tibetan was a refugee. Now, they say, seek because of the better life, and come here, and the United States government, and both houses, and also concerned people, local people, really extend your hand, go like that. So I very much appreciate. Thank you. I want to share with our Buddhist brothers, sisters. See, I myself, as I mentioned earlier, consider one tiny follower of Buddha, and then a student of Buddha's teaching. So, the proper way preserve Buddha Dharma is the study. Tambe tamshu namye ti rungzo dogbe tanyi to tinzin sheba ma sheba zhuba sheba kwana yins bosuma di songdoa. Tene song lung tene song chenyan chen lobsong chen. And tene song jaja lobo song di nyamlin chen. Or tede sheba da zhuba sungji thane 대외 룽그 담바다 떡배 담바 진주 배선 시고 요래 And then here Boswant mentioned only Konasat. Tenzin Sheva, Mashava, Drusava, Konain, Sa Kona Chikti, Sanjay Gutamba, Lundo Gutamba, Zenyu Bezusha, Topshan Yamaris, Sheva to Druba to Kone, and the Zenyu Bezucharis. Sometimes, maybe a little because of the too bold. Sometimes I sort of express some, you see, in India and also some other places, sometimes you see people like to construct huge Buddha statue. Then, of course, I'm Buddhist monk. I very much appreciate, but at the same time, I express this huge Buddha statue may remain another 1,000 years, but during those 1,000 years, that statue will never speak. So we need teaching, explanation. Then also, you see, one of our sort of practice, the Yanadeva. Oh, so this seven
limbs practice.
So one of the practice is appeal teaching of Buddha or Bodhisattva. So sometimes I jokingly say telling, if we have the opportunity to sing Buddha and appeal, please give teaching, then he may answer, I already taught. So now question is whether you study or not. Otherwise, I already give a lot of teaching. So Buddha most probably will say. So therefore, the study this as the Buddha's own teaching, and in order to know Buddha's sort of concept of Buddha's teaching, it is very, very important to learn, like Nagarjuna's writing and so on. I composed once for a prayer 17 Nalanda masters. So text wrote by these masters should consider as our text. Textbook. Textbook. You see, we should study. That's very important. Then another one great Arahat. Great Arahat. Trajamba. Sakala. One great the Tibetan Trajamba Sakala. Kaza. Sakala. Trajamba. So in his writing, he mentioned Sandra Lobe Ladagi, Lulu Nibulan Chas. Trajamo Sakata, Tare. And Muni Kansam Kichove, Sabanaya Mijo.
So this great master Arhat said that it is only through meditation and practice and study of the dharmas that the monastic members should make their life meaningful. Simply by putting on the robes in itself does not serve the purpose of being a full monk.
So therefore, I believe now this temple eventually should use classroom, learning center. So I wanted to share elder senior monk, bhikshus. I want to share my own feeling. I'm now 81 years old, but still I consider I'm a student of Buddha's teaching. Then, among the ancient Indian spiritual tradition, which practice shamatha, vipassana. So in these tradition, in order to practice samadhi and vipassana properly, it is very important to know about
how the mind works. About the human mind.
About our mind. And like wisdom, compassion is part of our mind. These develop through effort. In order to carry effort right way, with fuller knowledge about the system of our mind or emotion. Therefore, it seems now to me, I think the explanation about human emotion and our mind, I think these ancient Indian sort of literature, it seems to be the best source of these sort of, understanding about our mind or emotion. So that we should not be owned by Buddhists ourselves. No. These should not consider as a religion. These things are knowledge or academic subject. So now time come to share with other people. You see, including non-believer. They are human beings. They also, disturb their destructive emotion. They also, get inner peace with constructive emotion. So everybody is relevant, knowing the whole system of emotion or mind. Therefore, this institute or temple eventually can be learning center about consciousness or mind and a method how to tackle destructive emotion. And then another point, I mentioned yesterday, one of my commitment is promotion of religious harmony. So this center, also can be used, invite people from different faith, and some discussion. So all same goal, same aim. It's a simply different method. So as for I already have some Christian practitioner, genuine Christian practitioner. They are very eager to learn some of the Buddhist sort of method or technique to generate sense of forgiveness or patience on these things, and also karuna, compassion. Then one Christian monk, Catholic monk, very, very nice person, wonderful. One day he asked me about the shunyata, emptiness. Then I told him, don't ask that, that is not your business. The concept of emptiness, the wisdom, that is something unique about Buddhist. So, in certain philosophical views, it's different religion, different philosophical views. So, not used to mixed. But other field, like compassion, practice of forgiveness, and the contentment, all these, we have common sort of practice. So, we can exchange our different experiences. So that this center also can be a center for promotion of religious harmony. Lastly, I want to share another my commitment is dialogue with modern scientists. 4 fields: cosmology, neurobiology, then physics, particularly about quantum physics, then psychology, these four fields, last 30 years, I have serious sort of discussion with modern scientists. So this and also it can be used place where more discussion with scientists in these four fields. So some Tibetan scholar, I think Tibetan, I say this monk scholar,
Scholars.
and so the just scholar. So also it can, because that can be service
No, can help. Lama.
can help you. And then occasionally, also you see, when I find time, I also you see, come to participate. Then you have to pay something for me. Thank you. That's all. Thank you.